Resources has just announced a major iron ore pellet feed and offtake agreement with Javelin Global Commodities, alongside a $150 million working capital line for the operation of our pellet plant at Port Saguenay in Quebec. This is a major announcement for the company, a major milestone in terms of feeding the plant with DR-grade pellet feed from our trading source, Javelin Global Commodities, who have a demonstrated track record in this space, one of the leading global traders for iron pellets and steel space. So this is a significant step forward on our business plan to install a 4 million ton pellet plant at Port Saguenay in Quebec, alongside our eventual plans to install the permitted DRI furnace to produce DRI over time. This is a significant sponsorship, adding yet another important international sponsor to the pellet project at Port Saguenay in Quebec, which is, of course, aligned with the executive and business plan for the expansion of the port. Strategic Resources has a long-term lease on the new industrial park at Port Saguenay, and in combination with the port executive funded by the government, Port Saguenay is a public port owned by Ports Canada. We are working in collaboration with the port management for the installation of a $100 million conveyor system, which is currently under construction at the port, which we used for this project, alongside other important infrastructure that is in line to be installed so that we could be in production with our pellet plant over the next while. The idea will be to complete our metallurgical testing and engineering studies so that we can get to an investment decision for construction later next year. And this is overall important for the government of Quebec in terms of the expansion of Port Saguenay. This is a major project moving forward, and we'll be producing product for the electric furnace steel market. So aligned with the move across the steel industry to replace traditional blast furnace with electric furnace and reduce CO2 emissions, produce greener steel. These are the important products that will be used for that part of the steel production. So Strategic Resources is a listed company on the TSX-V under the symbol SR. And I would just remind people that this is a major milestone announcement for the company, for the development of our iron ore pellet plant at Port Saguenay, which is a major project of this company. And if you would like more information about Strategic Resources, you can go to our website, which is www.strategic-res.com for more information. Thank you for tuning in and listening to our announcement.